A reading from Tarka the Otter by Henry Williamson, in which Williamson gives his own version of evolution. The first otter to go into deep water had felt the same fear that Tarka felt that night. For his ancestors, thousands of years ago, had been hunters in woods and along the banks of rivers, running the scent of blooded creatures on the earth, like all the members of the weasel race to which they belonged. This race had several tribes in the country of the two rivers. Biggest were the Brocks, a tribe of badgers who lived in holts scratched among the roots of trees and bushes, and rarely went to water except to drink. They were related to the Fitches or Stoats, who chased rabbits and jumped upon birds on the earth, and to the Vares or Weasels, who sucked the blood of mice and dragged fledglings from the nest, and to the grey Fitches or Polecats, so rare in the forests, and to the Pine Martins, a tribe so harried by men that one only remained, and he had found sanctuary in a wood where a gin was never tilled and a gun was never fired, where the red deer was never roused and the fox never chased. He was old, his canine teeth worn down. Otters knew the ponds in this wood, and they played in them by day, while herons stalked in the shallows, and nothing feared the old lady who sometimes sat on the bank, watching the wild creatures which she thought of as the small and persecuted kinsfolk of man. Long ago, when moose roared in the forest at the mouth of the two rivers, otters had followed eels migrating in autumn from ponds and swamps to the seas. They had followed them into shallow water, and one fierce old dog had run through the water so often that he swam, and later, in his great hunger, had put under his head to seize them so often that he dived. Other otters had imitated him. There was a web of skin between the toes, as in the feet of wolves and dogs, and generations of swimming otters had caused the spread of the toes to increase, and the web of skin to widen between them. Claws grew shorter. Tails used as rudders became longer, thicker, and powerful with muscles. Otters became hunters under water.